Go, everybody go. It comes up, it goes 3, 2, 1 on my phone. It says go. So there you go. I just wanted to say hi, everybody, kind of bring you up to date on how the day is going. And I have a few minutes. I'm actually at the Walmart, Kapolei, and I'm at the McDonald's. I was getting some food today, and then I had a problem getting the you have to card for the payment, and make it, and I went over to my and I ate lunch. And I don't like McDonald's food. I have to be desperate to eat McDonald's. And I just said, well, I got to eat because there's nowhere else to eat. So I'm getting it, and I'm waiting for a handy van bus to come in 30 minutes. And, all the food that I had planned on purchasing to take back home, well, I couldn't get that. I have to come tomorrow or Saturday. And it's okay. It's a short trip, and I know exactly what I want. And then, but the good news is I went over for my housing, and I won't, I can't really explain the circumstance to you in detail, a bit complicated, but I get a voucher from the government, and it's for a certain amount of money every month. It's actually quite a lot of money, and it's dependent on the zip code where you live, exactly the location, and it's dependent on how many people. And so I ended up going down to one person and amount. So I thought, well, that's not good. I wasn't really quite happy about that. In some ways, I was happy because it's kind of like a nice hotel, like a suite in a hotel, and with the kitchen and everything. And I thought, well, that's fine. Okay, that's not a problem. But then the place I wanted to go, which was really great for my family, great for me, I went back this today because I had to kind of tell them I wasn't coming. And it turns out the money I get will cover one it previously. And I filled out the paperwork, and took me about, I had a couple of people helping me, somebody from the Veterans Administration, and they're experts on that kind of paperwork. And then within say 30 minutes, all the paperwork was done. And basically it's just a matter of they look over the paperwork and sure it's okay, then they approve it. And once they approve it, then so I got exactly the location I wanted if it's approved, which be pretty, I could say it's probably going to be. And then I got the exact location. It's in a great place. It's a really nice place, building. The people are good all around it. And I got 2-bedroom, which is what I wanted. And so we'll take it from there. Manager was really great and nice to me, and we get along well. So, once that process, the paperwork takes about a week. They look at, your financials and all the details, and pretty much because I'm using the same company now in a different location, it's really just a matter of they're going to like rubber stamp it. And once that's done, it's a deal. It's a done deal. And then the government comes and does a house inspection. Takes another about 10 days. They have to bring out an inspector who's got a license, and they look at the whole sure everything's working well. The fire warnings are working, all the water, plumbing, and which is good for me, but this is kind of like a newer building, so there's going to be no problems with that. And then once that's approved, you sign the paper. You're good to go. So I was surprised, to be honest, how fast it was, and I was surprised how easy it was to get in place, because I thought it was going to happen where I was going to lose I had applied for that place previously. I had to go with more than myself on this, and now it's going to work out really well. So, if that goes through, it's very stressful. I know kind of what to look for, and I And so I'm really happy about that. And, you know, it was funny because, you know, everything comes in multi. I knew I had this meeting with the manager on the new house today, so I had to go there. And when I was going out to the van, I checked my mailbox, and there's a letter saying, you owe money from the previous rental, which, you know, I'm in now, and you owe the month past month, you didn't pay it, and then they charged me rental late fees for 3 months, which I'm time, and I get receipts, and I write checks, right? And it's just ridiculous. So I spend an hour just making phone calls to clarify it, and I still haven't. They said, oh, well, you have to bring in the checks, and we have to check the dates when they're deposited. And I have, you know, I go into the office and I turn the checks in on the date they're supposed to be in, and then I get receipts. And there was one month I was sick, but I turned it in on time, and, you know, see how the check is. It's a real hassle. And that particular property is really, it said it's okay. It's firing managers every month, and the people who work in the office, the people that are coming in, they don't know anything what they're doing, and that's what the problem is. So I'll be glad to be out of it for a lot of reasons, but I'm actually going to a place. It's the same time. That's the part that makes me unhappy, but hope management is better. About management, they take care of everything. We have to make sure everything order, the ground is kept and the building is kept. From what I've seen, place I went to, it looks really good. I mean, everything's in really good order. It looks like it's new, basically, and so hopefully management is good. I met the manager. I like her. All right, and the surrounding area is really great. It's in the area. The houses are very, very nice. Very, and then we have next to the properties, townhouse, two-story houses that people own. Very nice. I'm really excited to get income, they call low income, because they're set up to be managed well by the government and pay close attention to the management company. And it's really easy to move. You know, if you want to move, you just move. You don't really have any problems with the management. Hopefully, everything is taken care of. So I really decided to do that. In the future, I may change it around, you know, but right now I had us because the location wanted a really nice location, and I think I got it. So everything's within walking distance that you could possibly want, and they belong to a recreation club about a block away or a block and a half away, which is in the neighborhood, and it's a really nice recreation club in beautiful, and they have meetings if you want meetings. Very, very nice. That was the news for the day for me. And still kind of work on that housing problem with the payment when I get back home. It's just to meet this, hopefully I can meet the senior pastor today because I've got a few things to talk to him about. And I hope the video is going out well. It's going to Facebook. And okay, it says one of the streams is having problems. One of the apps. Find YouTube. Someone wrote me a comment, and they said, "You're really encouraging me to do this myself." It's a missionary in the Philippines, and so he said he did the free app. Same thing I'm using, and he's doing it. And he said, "You really encouraged me to do that." So I have a about that. That's the reason why I'm not trying to keep anything. I'm telling people of the app, what it does, how it's working out. So those are all good things, I think. And I'm probably going to purchase I'm going to pay the money up to get a better app. It's the same company, but you get more features. And I think I'm going to do that because I want to, it's just a monthly thing. If it doesn't work out, you just stop it, and then you go back to the free app. But it gives you more social media sites. It gives you a better video and some other things you can do. The background you can change. So yeah, once I test it, I'll probably do that. The other thing is I need to find a better microphone because the microphone I'm using in the house is not a very good sound, and it's through the web camera. But I'm going to get a USB mic and plug it directly in the computer. I think that will solve that problem. So yeah, all's good here for everything. And I also had a phone call. People in somebody in Hong Kong who told me what's happening there with the virus and what's happening as far as hospitals, as far as that person knew, because you don't know everything. But it was good to have firsthand information. And I'm actually either do a video on it or I'm going to maybe have a person on it as a guest, but I will show you would see their face because for security reasons. And I haven't decided yet how to do that, but I heard some really different things what's happening there and tough things. So I think we need to share that with the world. And everybody working on. I've been on 12 minutes. I generally like to do or 30 or at least 30 to 40 minutes. I like to do. I think I want to go around the Walmart a little bit. Well, in fact, why don't you join me? Gosh, why not? I'm looking. I want to see if they have the USB webcam. Looking for it, and so they're kind of weak on their electronic stuff here. They don't have, like if you go online and you do stuff online, you get. If you do it online, you pretty much can get anything you want, even from Walmart. But it's worth a try. Just give me an idea what they have. Let me throw away the food. In the U.S., you have to throw, well, you don't have to do it, but everybody does. It'd be pretty rude not to. You throw away your own food, like in the garbage can, rubbish can. But in Hong Kong, they don't do that. They just leave everything on the table. And the staff comes around and cleans up the table. So give me a second here. Like I say, I'll probably be coming back to Walmart in the next couple of days here. Give me a second. I'll just show you. I'll switch the video around so I think if I can do it. Give me a second. See if I can figure out how to do it. I'm using my camera on my phone, and I want to show you the inside of the Walmart. Now, to people who are like, hold on. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, okay. How do you switch the camera? I don't even see like a setting to switch it around so you can see like the front. Oh, well, I'll have to work on that, I suppose. But I can just, turn the phone as I'm walking. But here you go. You can take a look. Oh, I got to put on my mask because you have to wear a mask inside in the U.S. They make you wear a mask. So let me put on my old mask. pretty useless. Pretty useless, actually. Absolutely useless, I could say. So if people protest or they drive trucks and they stop them in the road because they're protesting about the mask garbage, I can kind of understand that. And so yeah, here you go. I'm going to turn, I don't have a way to switch the video around, but I will turn the camera. And this is what, they pretty much have everything here. I'll show you what I got. Hopefully I can find someone who will direct me to a USB mic. They're not that easy to find. Hey sir, maybe you can help me. Do you USB microphone? USB microphone?
Microphone.
Or USB with USB?
What you connect to the computer?
Yeah, it's to plug in the computer with the USB.
Well, that's right, the glass that we have. Audio and the glass.
Glass. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you. I'll see. Thank you. Okay. USB mics are hard to find. Easy to order. That's new. Pretty much everything you want. I don't want and I saw online. Actually, I mean, so that's what I'm looking for. All right, I'm gonna have to see if the guy can help me. Okay, sir, I think I'm gonna get one. If you can help me get it. Okay, thank you. I saw that I did the research earlier on it to try to figure out which one I get. And this is the one I saw one, and this was kind of the one that, you know, I kind of, this one right here, the $57 one. Perfect. Okay, that's it. I'll take that. Yes, sir. So I'm getting ready. Perfect. Wish they had the black color, but they don't.
You want 2-year plan insurance on it?
Huh?
Insurance?
Okay.
$5.99.
Okay. Approved. That's it. Thank you, sir. Take care. So give me a second. I got to put everything in the box here, in the back. And I also tried. I'm trying to do everything that I need to get the studio set up. You know, I just bought. I'm pretty sure you don't have any screen, right? Yes.
No, we don't have that.
How about a tripod? Tripods are over there.
Tripod? The camera over there? Straight down on the right side.
Thank you, sir. So, try to be polite to people, you know. And he said it was down this way. You can see what we got here. Now, what I did, it was interesting. Here's cameras, okay? And what I found out on doing the research on this, like this is 549 US, this is 329. You know, they're nice looking, right? 199. What I found out on the camera is that they don't have, number one, external mics, so they don't have a plug for external microphone. So you're having to use the phone on the camera. And the other thing is uh, they're limited in like the speed to for the frame. They call it the frame. So it's like 720 or 1080 or what they call HP. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do 1040 or up. Okay. The web camera I have is pretty much that I got in Hong Kong is pretty much that. It's 1040 and it's 1040. So why pay? You know, like these are 1040s right here, 1080. I'm sorry, for $329. When I have a webcam, it pretty much does exactly the same thing, and it has a built-in microphone, but I can switch it out and does the same thing. So why spend $300? So that's what I did. And he said the tripods are over here. So do I want to spend that much money on a tripod? Do I need a tripod at this moment? Probably not. $22. Let me think about that. I don't think so. So that works. And then there's things for your phone here, which is probably good when you're out. You know, like those sticks for your phone. Up. That's probably for the video. So that's like $12 or $20. So that's worth it. I think I'm gonna put it on the tripod. So I got my external mic, pretty much what I expected, $50, reasonable. So my studio's coming along. All I need is I may not even need a green screen in the back, because what a green screen does, it allows you to put up a different background that you choose. Like in the background, I can make it an ocean scenery or a mountain, and somehow the computer puts a picture back there digitally that you choose. And I think the software that I'm going to get does that. You upload a photo and the photo goes in the back, and I think there's a green screen. So I don't want to spend the money for the green screen if I don't need it. That's the bottom line. So all good. Let me check here. I think I'm all set. Go out and wait for the handyman. Could come 5 minutes. The big thing I got to do today is get that stupid late payment stuff on the house figured out, because I paid every time, right on time. I make it a point. And now, because they're so mismanaged and disorganized, they're screwing things up. And it costs me, takes a lot of my try to figure it out. So, and they don't even act like they're doing anything wrong. So when I'm gone from that place, I'm going to be like, bye. You know? So, that's the deal there. Out here's like they have everything here. The optometrist. For Americans, they're so used to this that they just take it for granted. But people around the world, you don't have to wait in a line. You just come here. Everything is by me. You scan it. You put your cash in, or your credit card, or you have gift card, and then it just takes very easy. Doesn't take hardly anything at all. And they pretty much have everything you can imagine here. You got things for your house. You got things for your electronics. You got TVs, clothing, jewelry. This is where I like to shop. And, and then they have like that's a vision shop there. So it's cool. There you go. Thank you. I think they know me because I come here at least once a week. And so the weather is great here. Always. I read online that they said some rain is coming, but I didn't see too much about it. but it was like, okay, it doesn't look like rain to me. But that's what it said. And I kind of like the rain here when it rains. Everybody just in the house, and it kind of slows everything down and makes life a little bit more enjoyable, you could say. So I don't mind the rain. And the weather, the temperature stays the same. So I'm anxious to get out to try this with a microphone because I hope it makes a difference. One thing about Walmart, if you're happy about something, you can bring it back and they'll give you money back. You know, as long as you don't destroy it. And so if it doesn't work well, I can bring it back. But I'm going to try it. And if the sound quality improves at home, that's going to be a big improvement. So for the web, for the video. So I'm happy about that. In the world, if you make a comment, like I see one person's online now, I don't know who it is because it doesn't show who they are at this. It's on Facebook. It's from Facebook, and I also have YouTube. It will show YouTube and Twitter. But if you put a comment, maybe on my phone it will come up, or it might just be my desktop. The comments will come up because the function works that you can bring up the comments somehow. And let me see here, private chat. No, I'm just trying to see what the comments are. Okay, chat overlay. I don't know. Well, I'm trying my best. I'm not a computer expert. That's for sure. And you see, this is in the U.S. At least most places in the U.S. You really cannot survive without it's very unusual. I don't have a car and I don't plan to get a car, but Hawaii's a bit different than most places. They have good public transport here, and in the U.S., outside of maybe New York City, I can't think of any place that does public transport well. So there you go. And sure, it's perfect. Enjoying life, can't complain, and it's nice to have the phone set up where it's working well. I was really, really happy about the house situation because it was totally unexpected, and it means that I'm basically in charge of that situation. I don't have to rely upon anybody, and it's all set. And boy, it's going to be good. Great location. It's only about a 10-minute walk from Walmart, and very, very close by. So wonderful, wonderful. In this particular area, Kapolei, all kinds of restaurants, all kinds of fast food, all kinds of shopping, beautiful neighborhoods. The neighborhoods of the houses are really nice here. They don't have anything old in this town because it's a newer town, and yeah, that's what I can say about this. And I just want to say hi to everybody. Thank you for coming online. If you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I'm going to look inside that bag at the microphone. And I didn't really color white because it's going to show up on the video, right? I'd rather have black. I don't know why, but okay, white's fine. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, everybody, take care. See you later.